Hi folks, Richard Johnson here, and welcome to this game. I've never played it before. It looks kinda something you build Lego with. With Lego. No. Well, thanks, of course. But yeah, I'm going to try out this shit tank, the At8, which yeah, I can't say I'm grinding it, but yeah, in some way I am, but it's not like that I play it regularly. So, cause I hate this shit. And then it's one more, and there's one that is decent, there's one tank that is OP, and then we have the Death Star. Now I am at this shit. It has the standard hull armor and rapid fire as the tank before it and so on, but yeah. I wonder where everyone is aiming when they're facing this tank. Maybe a hint. Not saying where they're aiming, but yeah, there you have it, a hint. From every angle, that's the biggest spot to hit. Yeah, except from the ass. 101 armor and 101 on the sides also. It's, yeah, aim for the sides, you'll penetrate, of course, but from here, 202, you aim for that part. You can't go hold down, because your biggest weak spot is the one that is showing everyone. So yeah, you have to use like the most rapid fire gun there is to knock back the enemy, so they can't hit you. Suppress them or more likely. Yeah, I have the standard gun for this tank. I have no idea what QF 6 pounder anti-tank gun, something like that. Mark 5. It doesn't have the biggest arm damage, but it has decent penetration for its tier. Sure, the tank is a tier 6. Let's see, what do we have any else? This one, SU, the premium tank, has 196 penetration, 440 damage, alpha damage, but this gun is a 130 millimeter. I have no idea how much a 6 pounder is in millimeters, but yeah, that doesn't look that big. Yeah, that one is very much smaller, but I can tell you that that looks quite bigger than that. So one of which are packing the biggest punch. This one or that one. But hey, this tank has incredible lots of armor. It has 100 more health points than this big thing. So this one has 100 more HP than this one. And this one has 60 millimeters of armor all around it. But this one has 101, 203 and 101. So yeah, this one is like a big meat shield. It can stand a lot of punches, and many tanks won't even penetrate it. Because yeah, this one has 203 millimeters, and this one has an average penetration of 140 to 245. So yeah, like 50% of the shots will bounce in the front. The Hummel, yeah, the Hummel can't penetrate it. The heat. Yeah, the heat can penetrate, but of course then it will not be able to, it must not hit any sloped armor. Let's see, the Panzer 4, if it can penetrate. No, it can't penetrate, it must go for the sides or the big cupola. So yeah, let's take it out for a spin. Yeah, so here we are at the Sacred Valley Encounter Battle. And listen.
Let's have a few games in this thing, show you the sort of things you can make it do.
Yes, that was the mighty Jingles speaking in my video. Yeah, there is a sound mod which erases, not erases, it overlaps the original standard sound, crappy English, with a dude that has made his own voice mod of the mighty Jingles. So yeah. Now you can listen to his whine and complaints and laughter whenever you penetrate or bounce and or something like that. It actually does make the game a lot more fun to play. Sure, I don't want to sound like obsessed with him or so on. It's just like, yeah, sometimes you have been in so crappy battles and crappy teams that the only thing that is brighten up the game is when Jingles cracks clever comments about when they bounced you or when you shot them or something like that. But yeah, let's see here now. TD Red Ridge, there we have one. T3485. Back up a bit. I thought that black part actually was a tank, but I couldn't get the highlight from it. There he is. Somebody ammo racked him. Can't get the gun up, must back a little bit more. Now let's see here. Come on, aim.
Very impressive.
Yeah, that, like those. It's actually a little bit inspiring or something like that when you hear him telling all the good stuff you're doing. And they are really rushing this side. And I can't get my gun at the enemy. Because this tank doesn't have the best gun elevation up, down or angling in the sides. It feels like it's just going to be a big slaughter here. Yeah, I can't get a gun on them. But I can get a gun on this KV2.
Well, it's not that bad.
Yeah, as I said, it brings the game to a whole new level of fun. And the one that did the voice mod has added so many different of like words or sentence to the same thing. In game there are like maybe 2 things or 3 for the same thing as when you penetrate. They said we penetrated the armor or something like that. But here he has like 4 or 5 nearly for every different type. Yeah, I need to get out of here. Of course, a weak spot. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I get his circle. As shit.
Absorbing shot. I'm going to have you. My shitty luck continues.
Yeah, as he said, the shitty looks continues. And yeah, this tank is shit on a map like this, and when the team crushes the one side like that. I mean, it doesn't have the power enough to turn around quickly enough to even be circled by this AMX-40 or so. It doesn't have the gun elevation or angling to fire at the enemies on the side or above you or below you without you be able to move nearly at all. So, but hey, I'm not mad. I mean, I had the Jingles commenting my gameplay. How more epic could it be? Yeah, well, if not circumflexes, side strafe, or maybe Morgan Freeman would commentate it. Hey, next battle. Let's try that out one more time, but this time I have a little bit more favored my side because I'm going to head towards a town where there are lots of buildings they can't destroy, which means they either have to face me straight on or have to go around me from directions where my team might be and stop them. What the fuck is he shooting at? Matilda. So, yep, this is the fastest thing this shit can go. Well, if not by the upgraded version of the tracks or suspension, but I'm not gonna waste 10,000 credits, or I mean experience points on it, because I don't want to like leveling this tank up. I just want to get rid of the tank and get to the next one, and then have to face the same shit there. T150, very strong tank. M7 can't penetrate me. KB1, yeah, maybe it can. Not so sure, not from the front though. It must penetrate my commander's cupola. And T150 is totally blocking off this KB1S. And so am I. I know. Are you going to move, or do we have to make you move? Come on, you two. Don't want to get shot in the side from those tanks.
Horrible accuracy, horrible penetration. Fantastic. Sets him on fire. Yeah, let me know how that works out for your son.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are not getting through.
Yes, I
It's
am.
just not worth the effort.
Yes, I am.
It's all looking pretty good so far.
Miss my cupola, miss my cupola, miss my cupola.
It was
miss
that
my
good.
cupola. Come on, come on. Yes, he missed.
No, a bit of a problem.
Fantastic. Where did you shot me? Can't see any marks or something like that. Trees. Get down.
Radios are pretty bad.
Oh, come on.
Stop shooting me, you bastard.
Yeah, what he said. What happened to my heroes behind me? I need to get in behind that building. So that RT can't fire at me. Big mistake to turn aside to a KV-1S. It came, the RT fire. KV-1S miss. Gives me an opportunity to, yeah, while he's reloading, to relocate to this building.
Dude, you just fail horribly and die.
Sorry. Yeah, it's so slow and sluggish, this tank. Maybe that is that AT2. You not? Is he an idiot? He is not using the howitzer gun. With the howitzer gun, you will do damage all the time, every shot, even though you will like only do 5 HP. Sometimes you will do 120 HP. But with that gun, you will not penetrate anything. Maybe the Panzer Subfolder 4Z. But yeah, you will die. Let's see, where's my corpse? There it is. Yeah. If they do penetrate, you will not survive from a KV-1S. Actually, gonna check out the stats for the gun. Is it a tier 7 gun on the KV-1S? KV-1S there. 122. Yep, tier 7. Average penetration 175, 390. So yeah, that means average. Yeah, it can penetrate 200 millimeters of armor. It would be nice if they used like the 76 millimeter, which is shit. But hey, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. But one thing that I'm going to do is, yeah. No, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry, folks. I lied to you. Not going to do one more battle with it, with the 88. We can talk a little shit about the tank, because it is shit. But yeah, some of you might say now, hey, it's a very good tank, you're just a bad player. Yeah, but it's not easy to be good in a shit tank. I mean, the chassis armor is like the same. It's 201, 203, 101, 203, 101, 203, 101 on the same here. I don't know if it actually increases on 8015. Yeah, it's increased a little bit in the front and 51 millimeters on the side. So yeah, it's increasing quite a lot there. Tortoise, same as the 8015, and the FV there. Yeah, it loses incredible lot of armor. Sure, the turret armor is extremely good in the front, 254 millimeters. But the hull is shit. It's like the Taurus has better DPM than the FV215B 183, but that tank can kill 2 tanks with 1 shot due to the splash damage. But yeah, this tank has a better DPM, 3000 average, and that one has 2300 average. So yeah, it's average 700 hit points more, and that could be a whole tank in some cases. Not in tier 9 or 10 or 8. But yeah, 88. Did we win? No, of course not. We were driving yeah, it's a death trap. Hey, I came third in team. Let's see here. He fired 25 shots, 15 were hits, 8 penetrations. I would fired 13 shots, 8 hits, 3 penetrated. So yeah, the guns on the British TVs are, yeah, they are not good at all for its tier. I mean, let's see here. It's a tier 5 and it can maximum have tier 7. And the tier 7, yeah, it's decent. But average penetration, it's still lower than the armor for the same tank that is carrying the gun, and the same tank that is carrying the gun is 2 tiers lower than the gun. So it's like, yeah, but no. And if we check out the 87, which has an autoloader version of the tank that is not an autoloader on the 88, it gets the tier 8. I have no idea what OQF 20 pounder AT. Yeah, AT anti-tank, 20 pounder is the size, gun type A barrel. That one has actually quite good average penetration and average damage. It's now I can't even speak English anymore. It's 226 average penetration on a tier 7 with a tier 8 gun. If we look on the Young Panther, which has a tier 8 105mm, its average is 200mm, and the 88 has 3mm more only. So in the end, the British tanks will become extremely powerful. Well, sure, now this tank is actually really good if you are in the top of the team, facing tier 1, maybe 1 tier 6, 2, and then tier 5 and 4 perhaps below you. So that this gun is so fast, and since often the tanks it is facing it can penetrate due to its low tier, it will do damage over damage over damage over damage. But if you do not penetrate, it will do like non-penetration, non-penetration damage, non-penetration damage, non-penetration damage. It will do so often, so it doesn't matter. You will do enough damage with this tank in the end. Yeah, 410 horsepowers, 20 degrees per second with the best. 550 meters, yeah, not the best radio, still a tier 8 radio, 550 meters only. And yeah, the tier 7 gun, yeah, they're decent for its tier. But you can do so much better with the other tanks. So yeah, the British tier 6 88. Annoying piece of shit, for me at least. Well, maybe some of you actually enjoys playing with the tank and are extremely good with it, but I don't like looking forward for a game in this tank. So it's like my average playing style, or playing the average points or average stats that I have with this tank is lower due to I don't want to play with the tank. I just want to get rid of it and get the next one and do so like 2 times more. But yeah, 88. It's a fun tank to drive sometimes. You can derp so much with a big hull armor. So yeah, have fun in the 88 and maybe we'll see each other on the battlefield. But till that time, take care of each other and stay tuned for more freshly baked videos. Yeah, till next time, take care of each other. Bye bye then.